Hey, Hykiri Nation. Welcome back to another episode of Wrestling with Hykiri. Not much has happened this week as far as news and rumors go, but we got a lot of good matches, some changes to the wrestlers, championship changes, a new video from WWE showcasing a secret wrestler. So let's talk about it. The Miz and Ciampa versus AJ Styles and Ezekiel. Man, what a great match it was. The action was just so solid, and it really was a good match overall. That showcased the talent of both Ciampa and Ezekiel. Ciampa costing Miz the match by disqualification because he continued to beat AJ up while Miz was legal was a nice way to end the match. Nice way to make Ciampa look like the beast he is for his time in NXT. Although Ciampa, if you follow his career and you see him on Raw right now, you know his character would never be a part of the Miz in any way. So I don't really know what WWE is really doing there. The Miz is going to be facing Logan Paul at SummerSlam, more than likely with Logan coming up with the win. But maybe we'll get Ciampa versus AJ or Ciampa versus Ezekiel on the card as well. I think that'd be a great match for all three. If they're involved somehow, Ciampa deserves to be a more recognized star than what he is now, and so does Ezekiel. I think he's pulled off the character pretty well. At the end of the Raw, Theory was in the ring. We saw not only did we see a return Dolph Ziggler, but a babyface Dolph Ziggler who attacked Theory, possibly setting up a match between the two of them at SummerSlam. I think Theory will still go over as the mega heel in that match. Setting up whatever he plans to do with No Money in the Bank. I'm still not 100% sold on him cashing it in on the winner of Roman and Brock. But I look forward to seeing what turns out because of it. Although a Dolph Ziggler babyface turn, the crowd's gonna eat that up. Dolph Ziggler still is, if not one of the best wrestlers in the last 10 years. So Dolph being back on the show, proves how valuable he is to the WWE. So I think Dolph will use this time to probably elevate Theory, but it'll be good for him as well. When Dolph was champion, he was a great champion. And the crowd really loved him, so him coming back as a face, that will love even more. Moving over to NXT, we have the formerly known A Kid showing another promo with his new character, Axiom. I'm not really sure how I feel of Axiom. I don't understand why he changed to A Kid. Truthfully, I don't think there's much potential in the name A Kid, but Dolph, Axiom, I'm not sure. We'll see where it goes. I'm not sure what the character is because both videos over the last 2 weeks showed different things, so it kind of confuses me as to what this character is. Hopefully, it's a good thing because as a wrestler, Axiom is really, really talented. Might need work on his promos, but a new finishing move. But his wrestling is good overall. At the end of NXT, we saw Roxanne Perez This Mandy Rose for the NXT Women's Championship. If Roxanne Perez was to win, she would go from being a breakout female wrestler to our strongest female wrestler on the NXT roster. Um, she's already a tag champion with Cora Jade, and if she was to win the singles championship, it would have been incredibly awesome. But early in the show, she was attacked by a victory opponent, and that person at the end of the Mandy Rose match, with her was Cora Jade, who took a heel turn and hit Roxanne Perez. The skateboard took the title to cost her match. Roxanne versus Cora Jade is going to be because I think they're tag champions, so I think let's throw a weird swerve into the mix as to what this match is about. Cora Jade as a heel in wrestling. I like her character, I like her gimmick, and her versus Roxanne. Her has some great matchups. So I look forward to seeing that in the future. Over at AEW land, we ended the show with a tag team triple threat tag championship match with the Young Bucks versus Ricky Starks, Powerhouse Hobbs versus Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. This was a great match. Not something I already say too often with AEW as of late, but this was a great match. I know everybody's hot to love and say the Young Bucks is the best tag team in wrestling. I disagree with that. I think FTR is probably the best tag team in wrestling right now. And they do hold a lot of gold. So that further backs my claim. However, this match was really good, I think. The Young Bucks did a lot of work to showcase Starks and Hobbs. Starks is really talented and deserves a better placement on the AEW roster. I think he's really, really good. Hobbs, he's good for a big man, but in the long run, I think he lacks a little bit of charisma. Keith Lee and Strickland, he's a bit of dissension in their match. And over the last few weeks, but Swerve decided to. I guess he looked like he was going to hit partner with the title before he was low blowed. But I guess it turned into a win somehow because Lee and Strickland are now AEW Tag Team Champions, which gave the first ever two-time AEW champions the Young Bucks a very short tag team title reign. I'm not sure how long Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland will remain AEW champions. Because I feel like AEW was really pushing hard to put the AEW championship against FTR and their championships, which would be a good match regardless of what's on the line. But it kind of makes you worry if they're going to hotgun the tag titles back to the Young Bucks in a couple of weeks before the big pay-per-view. But we look forward to that. Over on SmackDown, we have Liv Morgan, who is really holding her own on the NXT. I mean SmackDown roster as champion. Liv Morgan, I've always been a fan of hers, enjoying her work. She's definitely improved and has gotten a lot better at what she does. But I really think Liv is going to have a short title reign for this. I don't think she's going to lose it around that SummerSlam or with WWE. You never really know. I really don't see it happen. but only time will tell. Last but not least, we have the ever popular mystery video that WWE has been showing over the past few weeks, where you see things like a Latino heat, a license plate, or to party armbands, stained glass to feature Seth Rollins, a burning table with a shirt to showcase Mick Foley. And I understand that the video is really dark and a little, unnatural, and everybody really wants this to be Bray Wyatt. But I don't say a thing. I'm still set to tell you that this video is about Edge. All the references point to Edge because they saw people he's faced in the past. Foley, Hardy, Seth, Randy. Everything they showed had been somebody set up. Edge has faced. Although Bray has faced Seth, Randy, so maybe. I really want to put your hopes. There is that one chance, but maybe you see Edge bring Bray Wyatt back as a tag team partner at SummerSlam to face the Judgment Day. I really don't think that's gonna happen, but the fans want to believe. I guess that's okay. But I really don't think it's gonna happen. I'm pretty certain this is Edge. And we're gonna see Edge return really soon, maybe SummerSlam. To the Judgment Day. I wish I see then. But it would be a good place to see Edge return with Bray Wyatt. It would be a nice story for the fans. But again, don't put your hope on it. Don't put your hopes in it. That's all for this week, guys. If you like what I had to say, or if you don't, leave a comment. Like the video and subscribe, or check me out on Twitch to see the players live. Thanks for watching.